Welcome to Crimson Tide Connection, your home for Crimson Tide sports. And we're joined today by the head coach of the Alabama women's tennis team, Jenny Mainz. Coach, thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Thanks for having us on.
You're welcome. Coach, you're about halfway through your fall season. Can you kind of talk about your team's performance and just the individual players' performance so far? Where do you see this team right now?
I'm really encouraged with the progress, the advancement that we've made since August. I felt like we had a lot of rust to knock off in August and early September, but I really like the diligence. I think we're playing with a lot more conviction right now, a lot more purpose. We've been working hard. The team has been working hard with our strength coach, Jonathan Ferris, and Marcy. They've done a great job. And unfortunately, I feel like in August we didn't necessarily have to start over, but we probably hadn't played as much as we needed to play over the summer to come in with the kind of the sharpness that we needed to. So we used August, September, and kind of now into October to make some adjustments, kind of find our way into our games, get a little more confidence, and like I said, I'm very encouraged. I think we're starting to see some really good things. A couple people have had breakthroughs. Emily Zaber, I think, has certainly, from August to now, has really made some improvements. The freshmen have come along really well. Maya Jansen and Natalia Mainetto. They both have really. They've made some adjustments that are difficult as freshmen. I always tell them they have to mature fast, because in some other sports you can redshirt in your freshman campaign. These guys have to come in and they need to make an immediate impact. They need to get better quickly, and I like the progress that they've shown. Marianne McFarland, of course, is already qualified for the national indoors in November, and she's picking up speed as she continues the fall season, playing with a lot of confidence. Certainly had a very strong showing in California at the Riviera All-American. Alexa Garachi, she showed a lot of promise. She was injured back in July and August. She's worked her way through that injury. I think you're seeing a very poised, very composed senior that has overcome a lot of adversity, and it really has matured her game, matured as a leader, as a captain, but really matured on the court. And she's heading into the regionals this weekend, seeded #1 in singles and doubles. And I've indicated to her that in no way shows any kind of pressure. That's a great position to be in, and it's just opportunity all over the place. Antonia Fusa has been injured, but she is back on the court playing almost full throttle, playing with a lot more, I think a lot more confidence. She was not able to really hit her backhand too well, but now she's actually able to hit pretty much all of her shots. Yesterday she served for the first time. Okay. So, and we're trying to get Yasmini Beta out there and get her back ready to go. So I like the progress.
Coach, the fans, and actually you will have a chance to see this team in action this weekend as you host the ITA USTA Southern Regional Championships here in Tuscaloosa. And as you said, the winners get a chance to, or actually they go on to New York to qualify. They qualify for the national indoors. So how exciting is it to have a tournament like that here in Tuscaloosa?
It is. You know, those tournaments are difficult to get because everybody wants to host the regionals. And our region consists of Mississippi, Alabama, and Louisiana. So we've got Auburn in there, Ole Miss, Mississippi State, LSU. We've got 5 out of the 6 Western teams in our region. So, you know, to be able to showcase our facilities, to play at home on this stage, this is a big USTA event, as you mentioned, that springboards into a national Grand Slam. There's 4 Grand Slams in tennis. This is one of them. So it's a very prestigious event. It's well represented. We've got about 78 participants right now. I think the field is very strong, and we really encourage a lot of fans to come out and get behind the Tide. It's really good tennis. It's very exciting. We'll be playing, we start Friday morning, and literally we'll be playing all the way through Monday afternoon at the UA Varsity Stadium, and we will be using and showcasing the indoor facility as well.
Coach, you know, in a tournament like this, when you have so many teams coming in, just how much does the fan support mean to this team?
Wow.
Can it make a factor in the outcome?
Oh, absolutely. You know, there's a lot to be said, and I think most coaches would say this, just to be able to sleep in your own bed, you know, have all your routine in place, but the fans make such an impact. It could just be, you know, you're struggling in a match and somebody's behind your court and they just continually are giving you kind of a burst of energy, encouraging you, supporting you. I think it can pull through people and teams through matches, undoubtedly. And not to mention that I feel there's a large entertainment value, because tennis is something where these, on the men's side and the women's side, they're working so hard to get 1 point. You know, and they're playing 2 out of 3 sets. I mean, in singles, I mean, you could have a 4-hour match. It's very intense. It's electrifying, and it's free. So it's a great way to, you know, come out and spend your afternoon. It's supposed to be a beautiful weekend. The weather's supposed to be, I think, mid-70s, sunshine. So can't ask for anything better than that. We just want to play well and get a little bit better this weekend.
As you said, you can't ask much better than that. Free tennis and a great new indoor facility.
Yeah.
So the fans come out. It's Friday through Monday for the ITA USTA Southern Regional Championship. And as you said, the winner moves on to the National Indoors in New York. So it's a pretty big deal.
It's a big deal. And, you know, again, just a great opportunity to host at home and get the support of the fans. But we're excited. It's another opportunity to move forward with our season. So we're glad to be hosting.
Thanks, Coach. Well, good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
And that's it for this edition of Crimson Tide Connection. For head coach Jenny Mainz, I'm Christopher England.